Hey, Mike, I finally finished.
Finished what? Taking a dump? That was like 6 hours ago.
Actually, I had to do some extra credit for my U.S. history class, so I decided to make a diorama of the first Thanksgiving.
That would explain the corn niblets.
That was lunch. So you ready to hear all about the first Thanksgiving?
Absolutely not.
Great! Now keep in mind, I didn't have a big budget, so I had to make do with what I had laying around. It all began when the Pilgrims arrived to America in the Mayflower.
Hey, is that Kit?
No, it's the Mayflower.
All systems go, Michael.
Shut up, Mayflower! Okay, where was I? When the Pilgrims arrived at Plymouth Rock, they set up a colony.
Real nice choice for the Pilgrims. Hey, here's an interesting fact about Pilgrims. They were the first to introduce the wheelbarrow, not to mention the thimble and race car. Are you done? No.
The first winter was very harsh, and many pilgrims lost their lives.
Fortunately, Chewbacca was there to gather up any hurt pilgrims and put them together later.
That's not how it goes! The pilgrims were soon greeted by the mighty Indians.
Well, that's offensive.
And without any trouble, they all became best friends.
Just like in the history books.
Now, since the Indians had been there for generations, and the pilgrims had just arrived, naturally, they had equal rights to the land.
Yeah, naturally.
So they decided to settle their dispute with a traditional Native American custom, the football game. It was a hard-fought battle. The Pilgrims, led by legendary coach John Madden, defeated the Indians on a controversial 2-point conversion as time ran out. When the game was finally over, the Indians happily gave over their land and joined the Pilgrims in a post-game celebration meal, known now as Thanksgiving. The end.
Well, Parks, I'll give you an A for effort, but to be honest, I'm not too sure your teacher's gonna like all these characters you used. I mean, it's pretty obvious that C-3PO didn't really land at Plymouth Rock.
Sir, I believe we found Plymouth Rock.
I don't like the looks of this. Cut it out. Are you done? No.
The first winter was very harsh, and many pilgrims lost their lives.
Fortunately, Chewbacca was there to gather up any hurt pilgrims and put them together later. Man, look at Chewie's stash. That thing is one majestic stash. That's a Wookiee stash. You looking at this stash, Parks? This thing is sweet.